Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lacey and this is my art channel. So today I'm going to do Sprigatito and I might be pronouncing it wrong, don't know. This is the starter Pokemon of the 9th generation that just came out and I was just excited to try to draw it, and I haven't ever drawn it before, so that's awesome. I think that I'm actually maybe gonna turn my paper like this. Yeah, okay. Let's get started. This is a step-by-step video. We're going to just start with a big oval for the head. Good. Let's do some triangles for ears. And I know it has whiskers, but we're gonna go back and do the detail. I like to just get a good shape before I fill in all the detail, because I find that it kind of sucks whenever you're sitting there doing a lot of detail and then you realize like your proportions are off. So I like to just get a good shape. So let's do some ovals for eyes. Good. And we're going to do a small triangle for a nose. It's going to go between the eyes here. And we're going to do kind of a W shape, like a curvy W for the mouth. Let's do it right at the end of those ovals. Good. Big U shape for the mouth. A little curve for the tongue, and we're going to do little tiny triangles for teeth. Good. I did a bit more detail than I had originally anticipated, but let's go ahead and just bring a curve down for the leg. Again, I know she has that big collar, but we're just going to work on the shape, so let's do another one. Little curve in the middle for the chest. And let's bring down the inside of the legs. Try to just do like a curve. And I might change this, I'm just going to be honest. I'm not sure how I want the paws to be yet, so do a curve. Bring down the sides and then connect. So this looks like a very front view, but I kind of wanted it to be a side view. So let's bring the back. I'm gonna kind of play with it and see if we like it. So good. And we're gonna work on this back leg. So I want it to be kind of like that. So we kind of have this like curvy shape, and let's do a curve here. Actually, I'm gonna bring a line all the way across because I want to know where I want that back leg to set. Curve for the foot. Follow that line for the bottom of the foot and connect. Good, so we have like this knee here. Good. Let's erase. Good. Now, I'm really seeing the error of my ways. So, okay, to change a few things just to help us get a good shape. Because, like I said, this is kind of the front view, and this is the side view. So we're gonna have to like turn her body a bit. So I do apologize. Like I said, I haven't ever drawn her before, and I think that it's important to show you guys like the whole process, because as an artist sometimes you try stuff and you don't like it, so you'll just have to like figure out what looks good and what doesn't look good. So I'm gonna do a little curve for the belly, and then I think I'm gonna bring up the shoulder like she's taking a step, and let's bring this paw up. Good, so sorry, I didn't really talk you through that. The shoulder, it's a curve. We want to do a small line, bring it down for the paw, curve it around and back. So we kind of have this C shape here. Now we want to follow this shape right here, like a check mark. And then we'll just make sure that belly is connected. Now, let's give her some like little fur here. I like to think of these like little ovals. So we have oval, oval, like half ovals. Okay, now let's bring this down 2 lines. And then now let's curve out that paw just like we did before. C shape, flat line for the bottom. Good. Now I do want, see how like this is like the chest, but yet the belly's all the way down here. So we actually want that to connect or like look like it connects. Let's do this. And then just erase. So I call that my guideline to kind of show, to make sure it's straight. And yeah, I like that. So now this kind of looks like she has like an underbelly, you know, color. I don't know if we're going to keep it yet. I just kind of want to shape out some of these areas and see if I like it. I think giving her a back foot's really going to help. So let's give her a foot, like a C shape, just like we did before. Now we can't see a lot of that foot, but that's okay. And I also want to go ahead and give her some toes. So we're going to do these little like curves. Hold on. Shape it out. Same thing with this back foot. Yeah, it's okay if we can't see all the toes since it's the back foot, like it's being covered by the front foot. Let's do it here. And here. And I always like to see this as my first draft, so it's okay that it's a bit messy. I'm still trying to see if I like her shape, if I like what we got going on here. And trying to just clean it up a bit so I can help make a decision if I like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and give her a tail. It's kind of like this big curve. And we're gonna bring it back down, but not completely. Let's give her like a curve here and go in a bit and connect. I would like to make a digital version of her, but I don't know when I'll have the time since I'm working on something on the side. But if you guys want to see a digital version, you guys should let me know. And if you want to see the other starter Pokemon, you should let me know as well. You could just tell me in the comments below. Also, if you follow my tutorial and you want to show it to me, I put all of my social media links down below. And also, I'm an art teacher on OutSchool, which is an online platform. So if you're 18 or below or have children that are 18 or below and you guys want to take my class, the link is there as well. You just have to click the Linktree link and it'll take you there. Now let's work on her collar because I know that we kind of did this and I think that was like a mistake a bit. And I think I'm actually going to erase this as well because she doesn't really have that underbelly. So let's just erase and then we're going to work on this collar. So let's do a big curve. I think I was just kind of going for more like cat vibes where, you know, she's a Pokemon. So yeah, let's do these kind of like leafy shapes. They're just like big triangles. Now we can't see all of her shape. We can bring this down though because she has one that's lower. And then we'll do another one on the inside. So let's do like a curve. 2 curves and then 3. And I'm gonna erase a little bit here to make it look like it's more connected. Good, and I just want to bring that belly up just a little. I don't want her to be like too thick and I don't want her to be too thin, so it's kind of there in the middle. I do think I like her so far. I think I'll know more when I like color her and everything, so let's go ahead and work on the face. She has 2 smaller triangles inside the ear. Good, and then we'll just erase like between the ear and the head. Good. Now let's give her smaller curves for the eyes. That's the colored part of the eye. Good, and then we'll do like a darker color. That's the pupil. And before we even color it in, I'm gonna like do a reflection. Good, and then we'll just color around it with the pupil. Good, and I want to move the nose down just a little tiny bit. I do feel like her nose is pretty far away from her mouth, but you also want it to look cute, so let's do kind of this shape, but up here on her face, she has like 2 big triangles. It's okay to kind of play around with it, like I said, to just find a good shape. And by play around with it, I just mean like put something down, see if you like it. If you don't like it, move it or change it. Like I said, it's like being an artist, it's not like magic, you know? You just do something and you just see if you like it. Let's do a curve here and here. And like I said, I think it's gonna be way cuter when we color it. So let's, because I feel like that looks a little bit weird because you can't really see the difference between the mouth and the lines there, but it's gonna be okay. We're going to give her her whiskers, so let's do a curve. They're very much like these like big kind of leaf shapes, and I think that's trying to help her like look more like a grass cat. I think this looks a lot like Sako the Chinese cat, if you guys remember that TV show from the 90s. Is that from the 90s? I think it is. I remember watching that when I was a kid. Or at least early 2000s. I didn't really like talk through those shapes because I feel like the kind of leafy shapes are very much like the same. You just have 2 curves, and at the end it looks like a point, like a triangle. Now let's do 3 on the other side. I'll try to talk through it. So you want the whiskers to be about the same height, so if it helps you can draw a guideline. That was not straight. That's about good, and like that. And you want to do a curve. It's pointing at the end, curve back down. Now, see how it like connects here? It doesn't matter how high that is. Let's do like a more rounded one. So we have a curve and it's like a bit more rounded on the end. Now let's do another curve. Pointy on the end, like a leaf. And we're going to bring it back down. I feel like this is our first like grass cat Pokemon, which is nice. We have a lot of like fiery types, but not a lot of grassy types. Who is your favorite new starter? I would definitely say mine is the cat, but I'd like to see the evolutions before I would decide which one I like. Now I do like this. I want to bring this whisker over here down a bit. I do think this one's the cutest. I think the red one looks a little bit like those little turtles from Mario. And then I don't know how I feel about the duck Quaxley. Sorry, I keep forgetting their names. I know this one is what, Sprigatito or something? Yeah, and then the blue, the the duck is Quaxley. I can't remember the red one's name. Is it Fuecoco or something? And I just don't know how I feel about them yet. But I think they are cute, and I saw someone like redo the duck one and made like the evolution, like the final evolution, look like a pirate duck, and I thought that was really cool. I like pirate more than I like Elvis, so I feel like it kind of looks like Elvis. Alright, I don't hate this. I actually like it a lot, and I'm going to ink it and color it. I'm not going to talk through it just like my other videos, just because I feel like I talk for a long time, and talking takes up a lot of time, whereas like I could just fast forward it. Well, I could put on some music. I hope you guys stay and watch it. And like I said, if you want a digital version, then you guys should tell me. If you should tell me what your favorite starter Pokemon is, and if you want to see the other two as well. Thank you for watching this far. I'm going to go ahead and say my goodbyes, but like I said, I'll keep inking and coloring it if you want to see that. So thank you, and bye.
Girl, you told me that's what you needed. That's in my face. Yeah, 'cause you were coward and that was easy. Watching, waiting problems. Watching, waiting problems. Baby, I won't let you take it out of me, no, baby. Thought this was love, but I'm still blind to see, no, baby. As you inch yourself up on me, no, baby. You put your hands all over my body. It's on your breath, but in my head I still think you mean it. Thoughts left unsaid. You're fading fast, common sense depleted. Oh no. Watching, waiting problems. Watching, waiting problems. Baby, I won't let you take it out of me, no, baby. Thought this was love, but I'm still blind to see, no, baby. As you inch yourself up on me, no, baby. You put your hands all over my body. 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 Baby, I won't let you take it out of me, no, baby. Thought this was love, but I'm still blind to see, no, baby. As you inch yourself up on me, no, baby. You I'll save it